Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Stamp Together Saturday. We are on episode 288. It is so awesome. And there is just ended our free shipping sale. Did you get in on it? I want to know who got in on it and got some good deals thanks to the free shipping sale, because I think I ordered 3 times. I ordered every day. Well, things came up. Let's just say things came up, and it is what it is. But I love when free shipping comes up because I just stocked up on cardstock. I bought a Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. I bought just some other essentials, some adhesives. So let us know out there if you took advantage and what you got, because it was a really good deal that I encouraged everybody to take advantage of, because it doesn't come around every day. It is just an every once in a while thing. So I love that. Good morning, Joan. Great to have you here from Washington State. It's always nice that you get up early and join us here. And I'm in the basement studio, and I will be spending much of the day here today. And it has been a long time since I've been able to do that. So I'm really kind of excited about how this day is going to pan out. And I'm looking forward to creating this card with you, because it's not often we don't use designer series paper, right? We let the cardstock do the work for us. And this one in particular is going to be pretty, and just kind of fun to bring out an embossing folder and do something a little bit different. So Carla's out of town. Great that you joined us anyway, Carla. I love that. That's so much fun. So we today have a simple card. Next week, we're going to, let's see, what is next week? Next week is the day after Halloween. Are you going to have a Halloween hangover? Not me. We like to sit out in the front and give candy as the kids come up. We like to be outside. So we're going to do that, I think, and it should be a lot of fun. Good morning. Hi, Mary. Great to have you here, as well as everybody who is watching today. So, Jan, you're here. I'm glad. Now we can get started because Jan is here. All right, let's flip the camera. I think. There we go. Little flip, and you see, look at all my stuff over, all my cords. That's my charging cord. But it has been a busy spot over here on this desk. I don't know that it's never not. It's always busy here. So whatever. We are going to be here down here most of the day. So it'll be a good time. But Jan is here, so we are ready to begin. And I have chosen blues for my color scheme today. If you read the cutting instructions, you saw that we need 4 different shades of the same color. And so that's what I have chosen here. Let me go through my colors here so you know what's what. We have Cloud Cover, Misty Moonlight, Night of Navy, and of course, the gorgeous Secret Sea. So these are my colors, and we are going to create. Yay. Good morning, Lynn, Tanya, Janet, Peg. Oh my gosh. Chilly and windy Iowa. It's been pretty windy here as well. So I get that part. I really do. It is a big old dragola. All right, we're going to start with our lightest colors of cardstock. Is anybody creating here? I'm guessing maybe Jan is creating here with me today. I think Jan usually creates live with me. If anyone else here is creating, let me know. It's always fun when I know that I'm stamping with somebody. All right, we've got one of our pieces of the lightest blue on top of our 4 by 5 1/4 piece of Secret Sea. So we've got Cloud Cover and Secret Sea, which has been kind of an all-star color combo all year long with Stampin' Up's new in colors. So they have been a lot of fun to work with. So we're putting those 2 exactly on top and bottom, right up to the edges of the 4 by 5 1/4 cardstock. And who else do we have here? Stacy, Connie, yay. Not creating on my exercise bike. I wouldn't think anything less. Cindy. Blues, yay. What blues are you using, Jan? I would love to hear you're going to post it, right? All right, so next up, we are going to layer our medium blue, which in this case for me is Misty Moonlight. Those are going to go next. But I want to check spacing. So I am going to kind of lay everything out and see how big I want my spaces so that everything fits. So just tiny little spaces, but we do want that darkest blue to show through. So we'll make some adjustments and I think we'll be good to go. All right, so starting with my Misty Moonlight at the top, I'm going to grab a little border here and add that right up in here. I love how the Secret Sea even makes the Night of Navy okay. You know, like the Secret Sea is so dark, and I love that. Carla, I love that you were out partying last night. Is that what it was? Were you partying? All right, then we have the next piece. And good morning, Beth. Good morning, Kathy. Great to have everybody here live. And if you're watching later, we would love to know that too. So come on and let us know if you're watching a little bit later. But we are live. It is 9:39 a.m. on Saturday morning. And we've got 4 of our strips on our... I must have gotten into something. I just noticed that. Oh, and I know exactly what it was, actually. I had my Cajun Craze sponge dauber out, and I didn't realize it, and I grabbed it, whatever. So, yeah, it looks like I'm bleeding, but I'm not. Don't worry. All good, except for my back, which is causing me some serious grief lately. But such is life. All right, so there it is. So pretty. Oh, friends, I love just using cardstock for some beautiful color. Lynn is here. Lynn is here. Connie is here. Tina is here. We've got ourselves a gang. I love it. Okay, now we're going to bring in the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. And I have this little embossing folder with all these little leaves on it. If Stampin' Up! Is listening, Stampin' Up!, I need a nice little background embossing folder. I don't see one in the online store right now, and I need it. I need it. Just a little subtle background folder. But we'll use the leaves, and it's going to be sweet. Rachel, hello. You know, moving is a big deal. I hope everything is going smoothly. All right, so I've got my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, my old one, and I get a new one sometime when my order gets here. And I can't wait because then I can ask people in my household to help me crank, and we can crank at the same time. It's going to be fabulous. My mom helped me crank for, I think it was September classes, and I had to, maybe it was October classes. Anyway, I had to go over and get the machine because I'm like, I can't live without mine. So if I have 2, that will alleviate that issue. Yay me. Free shipping. All right, but this is pretty cool. We've got the little leaves embossed after our pieces are on here so that all of the colors pop a little bit. Hi, Diane and Laura. Great to have you. And then we're going to take our card base. And remember, because you've got a dark colored card base, it's the darkest color we're using, you will want to have a piece of light colored paper inside. In this case, I might even choose to use the cloud cover because it's light enough to do that. So now we're going to go ahead and add our layer. Can you tell I have nothing going on today? I'm like chatty Cathy over here. And you're all like, we need to go. Hurry it up. And lately, I've been using Peace on Earth a lot, and it was at my desk, and I'm like, you know what? That is perfect for my sentiment today. And I told you to have layers that were approximately 2x3 or whatever. It doesn't really matter as long as you don't cover up your whole card, because you've done some beautiful work here. But I have chosen this stitched rectangle, and you're like, where did that come from? Well, let me tell you where it came from. I used a square from our Stylish Shapes dies, and I cut that out. And then when I wanted to make it skinny, then I just moved it over and cut off, a little bit by doing this. So you line it up in here, and run it through again. And then you just have a skinnier, more rectangular-ish, shape. And I love it. I love it. And then I just cut a piece of white to coordinate. And then I always like to use is Pat here? I missed Pat. I'm sorry, Pat. If you're here, hello. Great to have you. And then I'm going to grab the big hugs for a good friend. And that's going to fit pretty much right in my rectangle, I think. Yes. Beautiful. I like to use the darkest color ink because, then it pops a little bit. And I like to do flat for and I'm going to offset it to the right here. I like to go flat with the bottom layer, and then I'm going to pop up this layer here. So pretty things with just colored cardstock today. And if you have an embossing machine, it just adds a lot of just beautiful texture, and it makes it look more quilty, right? This sweet collection, are you talking about Peaceful Garden? Yeah, one of my favorites for sure. It is so pretty. And I love the blues in it, which actually was my inspiration. You can tell what products I've been working with a lot lately, because that Peaceful Garden Suite was not only the focus of my Funfold class this month, but also a card for Christmas in October. So I've been using a lot of the DSP, and now just carrying that color combination over into a beautiful little card. Big hugs for a good friend. You could, of course, add embellishments. I might add some rhinestones here. Who knows? When it's time to send it, I'll see what the occasion calls for, and go from there. How I did the square made smaller. I did. Yeah, I did. So you cut your big one, and then when you take the big square, and then you just move it over and cut it again. That way it cuts off what you don't want. So you just move it over on your shape. And if you need a little visual tutorial on that, I'll make sure to do that sometime. But you just have to run it through twice is what it takes. So that's how I did it. And it's not hard. It just is one more crank through the machine. All right, here we go. I'm flipping. And we're going to say, have a great day. And I will see you next week. Next week, I will be in a little bit more of a hurry because I've got a big day planned with my team, and we're going to have a 3-hour event together, and it'll be fantastic. So I will be a little bit more in a hurry, but we're still going to make a great card, so don't miss it. I will see you soon. Wednesday for What's Up Stampers. Okay, bye everybody.